your level like 10 seconds faster. I mean, that was the difference between first and third place.
That is indeed, but this time around they got no MP, so no spells. So,
Cursed Belt in the initial chest, which means you're not going to be able to grind that chest. That chest will never appear again.
so they're gonna need to
Need to find another Cursed Belt to grind on.
Yeah, they're gonna need to find another cursed belt somewhere. So far one cursed belt, but let's see what the treasury have in store this time around. We have Muns. We have Muns. We have Muns.
We have a lot of cash in the armory.
We are rich, super rich. And out in the middle of nowhere. Oh no. Welcome to the middle of nowhere, and red slimes are jacked up with some EXP. Today's spells starting out as Hurt and Return, so not the ordinary. So, ooh, Demon Knight takes Stags to the Shadow Realm. Goodbye.
Meanwhile, Cyberdark and an NYC guy is going to check out back end, which looks like it is Grave.
Ooh, not the worst place to be in. It's Grave. And he runs from a Spectre. It looks like NYC is going to check those 3 chests. It is money. There's a broad. So what?
Yeah, no, that's Wings. Once you enable the chest glitch, it will tell you the wrong names of the items, and that was a torch, it looks like.
And the deputy has come back to do some more work and send Stags home. So the Grave might not be a great place to be right now.
Yeah, once you open up 8 chests without hitting the overworld, you enable what's called the gold glitch, which basically they could only spare 1 byte of data to track how many chests you've opened on any given map. It resets when you hit the overworld. So when you open more than that, things get a little...
Oh my god, level 10, and you get a package for level 10.
Keep in mind, he jumped from level 2 to level 10. Chaos does randomize the amount of experience required, and then we have super fast XP on top of that to further have the amount of XP required. So we already have NYC guy at level 11. He's already got 101 hit points. Decent-ish stats all around for level 11. We will see how that is going to turn out.
And he's going to fetch some more gold. And Cyberdog gets hit with a knife and sends him hacking back to the house. Ooh, 8 levels and everything is coming up Millhouse on a Magic Drakey. So if you find a Magic Drakey, that's 61 points right there.
Ooh, 99 experience points on a Scorpion.
Ooh, Scorpions with 99 experience. That sounds pretty juicy. And Stags is going
117 for Drakeys. So there are several lower level enemies that are very useful. Meanwhile, Rogue Scorpions have the sleep spell.
And Cyberduck has found Kingdom 6. We'll leave the torch out for you. And a large shield for 5.
I'll buy that for 5 and half plate for 189.
Ooh, I'll buy that too. What else are we gonna get?
A club? A little bit more expensive than usual, but, you know, it's better than nothing.
Not better than nothing, but, ooh, sale at the Kingdom 6. Leave the torch lit for you.
Yeah, the 6 gold inn, the cheapest inn in all the kingdom.
Indeed, like I said, Kingdom 6. We'll leave the torch out for you. And it's a cave on Cyberdark. Cyberdark jumps into the cave, and it is the Staff of Rain cave. No good what we need here.
Yeah, he will never be able to utilize that because the harp does not exist because it is open Sharlock.
Yeah, Sharlock is wide open. And Stags is going deeper into the grave. He's gonna see if we can find his way and get... Hold on a second, is he gonna talk to him? Yeah, he talks to him. So why is Cyberdark talking to Ted? Ted? Why is he talking to Ted? ladies and gentlemen, also, we have now dubbed the Saffron Ring guy and the jerk. Bill the jerk and Ted the sorry.
So,
And anyway,
would you then say that welcome to our TED Talk?
That works too. Because if you don't have everything, especially the token, Bill will throw you out most heinously. And nothing but desert for as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, right now what they're trying to find is either a way to grind those belts or trying to find where Charlock is and also trying to find Swamp Cave. If Charlock is close to the Swamp Cave, they could probably manage to do a Three's Company ending. And if that's going to be faster than trying to grind belts, that could definitely be a viable strategy. The only key is you have to make it around the corner on that final floor of Charlock with who knows what coming after you. NYC has found Swamp Cave and a red dragon.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, today's badge number is brought to you in part. Hold on a second if I get my badge tracker. Today's badge number is 494515. That is today's badge number. So if you're trying to go to the precinct, guess what? That is your deal.
Now, fair warning, keep in mind, he doesn't have the cursed belts he needs to win. He needs to either find a way to grind belts or he needs to find Charlock, one or the other, and he needs to do that before he dies. Because if he dies, he's gonna have to go after the fun police all over again.
Officer 494515. You do not want to be fighting him constantly. And looks like it is an herb. Down at the last chest of the grave, looks like. So, that's the thing. That or Tablet Cave. Well, Tablet Cave have wings. So, right now, this is getting interesting. Either Charlock is somewhere, or they're going to need to do a thing.
Yeah, now NYC guy is going to... At the same time, wanting to be very aggressive in his searching, he needs to find Charlock right now. That's actually probably going to be a lot faster than trying to grind belts for him, since he already has the Prince, well, Prince in his case, in tow. But he wants to also make sure he doesn't die and lose that Prince and have to go rescue him all over again.
Well, he does have the resources to survive it out. So he does have Heal More, and he also has Hurt More. Hurt More was at 12. And we have the Park Ranger now trying to give him the business. And the Park Ranger is medicine. So, and an AK-47. He says no to the AK-47. And that is...
Mountain Cave.
The Mountain Cave. Ooh. So, why is he in the Mountain Cave? We don't know. Because technically, the way it looks right now, it may be going down Swamp Cave.
Fairy water?
What?
He's just gonna use that to repel critters because he doesn't need any fighting anymore. He can do this completely pacifistic if he needs to. He's got Erdrick's armor though. That's gonna be survival.
Oh dear God! Erdrick's armor is found in the Mountain Cave, 2nd floor. So guess what? Now he really needs to find Charlock.
Yeah, no, he definitely needs to find Charlock at this point, and I'm actually surprised he's going for this final chest. It's probably sheer force of habit more than anything else.
Yeah, and he's gonna find the Dragon Scale. So yeah, he's gonna be going mod deuce out of there. And the Officer 494515 has now met up with Stags. And he's sent home. You violated parole. Take your behind back to the house. And I heard more. Looks like we're done on that point. But here's where things get a little bit dicey. He found Bill's place. Nope. So here's where things are gonna get a little interesting. If I was NYC right now, I would probably either go back to Swamp North and go all the way there, or make a trip to the town, restore some resources, and then make a beeline straight.
That's what he's doing right now. He's in Swamp Cave. He's heading to Swamp South to be able to check out the second continent, trying to find Charlotte Castle. That is the only thing he cares about at this point. And it backs up actually into the back end of Garenham.
Garenham! It's magic! He gets a free resource refill here, and 3 chests. Fighter's ring, like he needs it. But
there's the cursed belt. We have a cursed belt grind here, folks. Yep, he's gonna grind these belts, gonna cast return, and that will be his victory. When he gets done with that, everybody else is now on the clock. They had better do something in a hurry.
Yeah, welcome to the ghetto grind, ladies and gentlemen. He's going straight for the belts, and he is going to fill up. Instead of going to Sherlock, guess what? On the second cursed belt, let's do it in Garenham instead.
I mean, a belt in the hand is worth a Sherlock in the bush.
No, a belt in the hand is worth a prince in tow. So it's about 30 seconds per belt, so the clock is ticking right now. Right now, he's already starting. It looks like NYC is on. Oh, wait a minute. Cyberdark
has also made his way into Garenham, so this is going to be him doing this once he realizes what is in that back end. But it looks like NYC guy still has that lead on him. Does he even realize he does not? Cyberdark forgot to check the chests.
Hold on. If he finds Sherlock before those belts are grinded.
That is a valid point. If he can find Sherlock and round the corner before NYC guy can finish this belt grind, he still has a chance of pulling this off. But the more belts NYC guy gets, the more difficult that is going to be. He sees a town. He doesn't care what that town is. Sees another town, takes a peek just to see what it is. But he doesn't care because, honestly, all he cares about right now is finding Sherlock.
And unfortunately, the time is running out fast. Because right now, NYC is making quick work of those belts. And negligence is probably going to be a thing for Cyberdark. It's going to bite him real quick on the backside. So unless Sherlock is closing fast, he is going to be probably taking home a silver medal.
Checking out this peninsula and found Sherlock! In the town next to Sherlock! We have a race, folks! Is he going to be able to make it around in time? And yeah, there's Cole.
There's Cole, but don't matter. Here we go. Now the races begin. Can he beat the enemy guarding the... Oh no, he won't! Return was cast.
It looks like NYC guy is rounding that final thing. Will be turning in the princess mere moments before Cyberdark manages to get down. He still has that trap tile to deal with, of course, which is a blue dragon. 2 hurt more's blue dragon say goodbye.
Bye to the deputy. Get your GGs out for NYC guy. NYC is taking the second race. In first place,
and Cyberdark is rolling into second right now, and there you go.
And there it is. We don't need some photo finishes on this one. And with that being the case, guess what? Cyberdark is now taking second place. And it looks like Vale has found Garenham.
And since Cyberdark won the first match and came in second on the second match, but NYC guy came in fourth on that first match, that does mean Cyberdark is our champion here in our sudden death match.
Indeed, NYC guy, your race has ended. Same with you, Cyberdark. Congratulations to Cyberdark. NYC, you gave a valiant effort. How do you feel, Cyberdark?
GG, and holy crap, that was fast.
Yeah, that was fun. GG, Cyberdark.
Funny thing, Cyberdark, when you found Sherlock, NYC was grinding the last of his belts in Garenham.
Okay, I did a Three's Company finish there.
Yep, there was a belt in the back end of Garanham, so when he came up through Swamp South into the back of Garanham and checked the chest, found the belt, he just did a belt grind. He was doing that belt grind as you were finding Charlotte Castle. It was that close.
We were
You
Charlotte?
missed Sherlock then because Cole was inside the circle.
Nice. That's great. Where was that area at?
North of Garanham.
Northeast from Garanham, yes.
Yeah, you had to go around a mountain range.
So you didn't actually go through swamp. You actually you walked all the way around. Wow. Okay.
Vela
he went
V,
through swamp.
meanwhile, on his belt grind, and Stags is, I believe, looking for Charlock.
Thing was, Cyberdog did go through Garanham. He just didn't go to the back.
He was focused on doing the Three's Company. He got the princess. It was like, okay, let's do this. And that can happen even to the best of runners, not realizing that, hey, why don't I check these things? Because there is that other win condition.
Well, I mean, it's really, you can't really say one way was better or not because let's say Charlock was real close to, Garanham from, coming out of a swamp there. So maybe that's not a bad play.
Hold that thought. Hold
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
thought. Hold that thought. Stags is going to Charlock. Oh, it's tragic.
Now, is he going to check this little peninsula, which actually is where Charlock is? It looks like he is going to go ahead and check out this little peninsula. It looks like a dead end at first, but there is Charlock. You have another setup where you got one person doing a belt grind, the other person is heading to Charlock. Let's see who can finish this off. Bela V's doing some vending at the armory. I'm not sure why, considering either of his options don't involve any combat anymore after this point.
Well, Vale doesn't have a princess.
Oh, Velo does not have the princess. Okay, in that case, it looks like it's pretty much Stags rounding the corner here. Will take on this blue dragon, as well as whatever else decides to get in his way, and will probably be picking up third place here.
Yeah, pretty academic if you ask me. Unless Vale is going to pick up his princess now. But for him to pick up his princess, he's going to have to deal with Officer 494515, and he is doing just that.
And there's your crits, takes it down like it was nothing. Unfortunately, here is Stags doing his Three's Company ending, and will be turning in the princess. Velu V has already grabbed the princess and will just be able to return home. I think he's got all of his belts he needs already, and will be closing this race out.
Yay! Get your GGs out for everyone who have made valiant efforts on today's Speedy Gonzalez seeds.
Yeah, that was actually a pair of extraordinarily close finishes back to back here. Very interesting how we've had actually two victory conditions being used equally on this particular seed.
No Dragon Lord stuff today. The Pimp Lord gets a beautiful girl to hold his arms on two people's cases.
As well as a disco ball.
That too. That too. Can't forget the disco ball. So, Fast and Furious doesn't begin to talk about, oh yeah, and Kyra said, don't forget the hot tub. Indeed, don't forget the hot tub.
So the final matchups are as follows. Cyberdark will get 5 points for the week as coming out as the leader of both races combined. NYC will be getting 3 points. Stags actually manages to pull ahead with the combined time. Will get 2 points. Velu V will get the final point for this week. And welcome, Stags. Thank you for joining us. So what are your thoughts on this particular set?
I'm pretty stoked, I gotta be honest.
Yeah, you managed to find Sherlock before Vei was managed to get his belt and get to his princess.
Yeah, I didn't know where a belt grind was. I never found anything along those lines.
Back end of Garanham. And welcome, Velu V.
Hey, how's it going?
Man, that was some close races. You guys really need to check the recast after that, because it was like at first you had one grinding the belts in Garenham with the other one trying to run through Charlotte Castle as fast as possible, and that actually happened twice. Once between NYC guy and Cyberdark, the other between Stags and Velu V. It was so close for both sets.
Oh, so did somebody beat the Dragon Lord in the first run?
Nope. Everybody
No.
got a belt.
Yeah, the first set, everyone got their belt grind on. The second one, half of you actually went for the Three's Company ending.
Oh, yeah, okay. I had never seen Charlock. I just figured, oh, there's a belt here. I was looking for everything. I dove the bottom of the grave. I found Breckenary. And I just kind of wish I had gone through that swamp cave first. I didn't, just because I saw the other caves and I was like, okay, well, we'll keep exploring. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it was actually on the other side of Garenham, not that far away, but you did kind of have to juke around a mountain range to be able to get there. And there was a little isthmus. It looked like it was a dead end, and then it opened back up into where Charlock actually was.
And I almost surprised at all. Cole was exactly 1 square south of Charlock, literally inside the swamp.
Yep, literally inside the sea.
So apparently the Dragon Lord was also trying to get his bath on too, trying to get his Irish Spring when he's done doing his thing for the day.
Did anyone check what that spike what the search spot there was?
No,
I
it's
dropped
completely
in line to
irrelevant.
see what it was, and then I had the princess by then, so I just ran. I just wanted to see what damn was in there.
Yeah, I dove the grave all the way to the bottom, figuring I've got to be way behind. Let's throw everything to the wind.
Yeah, I was curious as to why you were diving all the way to the bottom of the grave. I would have figured that it wouldn't have been a very viable grind for a belt if it was a belt.
No, I was just hoping maybe there was an armor or something, and maybe there wasn't a belt anywhere.
Ah.
I got armor, but I don't remember where.
It was the bottom of the mountain, or in mountain.
Ah, probably.
I never saw that mountain cave either.
It didn't have a belt, so it didn't matter.
Exactly.
But I found Garenham, and then by then I already had the princess, and I just noped out of it right away.
Yeah, at that point you find the belt in Garenham and you're like, okay, Coast Princess, here we come.
Yeah, considering she was just like right in there as well. That's what went through my mind. I was like, okay, well, we got what we need to do. I'm gonna run in and out of Garenham, in the front door and out the back door a bunch of times, and just wasn't quite fast enough.
So I actually didn't check the back of Garenham. By that time, I had the princess in my arms. I had Hurtmore. I said, screw this, and just went searching and happened to find Charlock.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think I killed a scorpion with like 2 torches in the beginning, and it was like, bam, level 10. Here's all the spells. So that's when I decided to go to the bottom of the grave. I'd already got the top 3 chests, and I figured, well, I'm right here. Let's open up the treasury, set up the grind just in case. And I made it to the bottom. I got a couple other 255 experience enemies on the way down, but nothing but an herb grind down there.
Well, the funny thing was that the entire race, you guys were neck and neck, very, very fast ones, and 10 level, you gain 8 levels on a magic drake. You know you feel good. You know you feel good after stuff like that.
or really bad.
That too.
I mean, with Zoom seeds like this, it can come down to something as simple as belt grind, or do I try to find Charlock, which is going to be faster for me?
So what happened in the first race? Because like everyone else apparently was dead on each other. What happened for me to get that extra minute or so?
You managed to be able to take down the fun police a little bit faster with the hurt more strat. It actually had a heal more once you got down low enough. The armored knight did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never, for that one, I never even saw the Hurtmore spell. I grinded, there was those drolls right outside, and they started running away at level 13, and like I I don't know. I 5 of them ran away from me in a row, and I was like, okay, I just got to go try and beat this thing without it. And then, yeah, he hurt moored me down. I knew he was there, but I hadn't like fought him yet, and not hurt more, but he heal moored after I got through it. So I had to go out, refill, and then get the stop spell off early.
Yeah,
I think I was able to land I think I was able to land the stop spell at one point on him.
Yeah. It was. I mean, it took me 2 stop spells to get him. I had already burned through all my magic healing up, trying to damage race him down. So I had to go out and refill to do it again.
Yeah, Cyberdark was the first at 15, and once he got 15, starting AK-47, he decided to put his flamethrower to good use.
Yeah, Hermore was 15.
Yeah, I wasn't
running
I was just gonna say I wasn't about to let another 10 drolls run away from me trying to get to 15, so I just went down and did it.
I was going on the Scorpions and the Magicians for so long until I found the Drolls, and then I went down there.
Man, I don't think I ever fought a single droll. I just stayed on Magicians and Scorpions. I even tried, I think at 14 without Hurtmore. I was like, you know what, let me see if I can punch this guy down, but he had DL2 and just not a good idea, so.
Yeah, and for that one, Drolls gave the experience of 253, almost as good as you can get it.
Yeah. It's RNG, I didn't get to see it at all, so it's all good.
Yeah, it was about the best one hitter you could find.
Yeah, and that's why we run these kind of races back to back and take the average of the 2 races, because little things like that can happen, and there's little that the racers can actually do about that sometimes.
How did that turn out? Because I don't think anybody finished like in the same position in the second race that they did in the first. What did that end up being?
The final positions for the seed is Cyberdark in ultimately first place with 5 points. NYC Guy coming in second for 3 points. Stags in third place with 2 points. Velu V taking that final point.
Oh, you knocked me off my comfortable spot of third place.
Should I apologize? I'm not sure of the protocol here. They were 2 great races.
But yeah, we will be going ahead and throwing this over to RPG a limit break after we're done with these final interviews here. So stay tuned for that. They've got another race already in progress over there.
Yep, and to our races, any last minute things you want to say before we move on and get transferred over?
GG y'all. Thanks guys for restreaming, commentating, tracking, especially you, Ari. Jumped in the last minute and managed to get it all going. So thank you guys very much, and GG to everyone else.
Copy that.
Yeah, thank you. GG's guys, and thanks for everyone that was volunteering and helping. This was great.
Yeah, and an extra special shout out to Kamion Ranokai, who solo tracked all 4 of these Mad Lads through these hyper seeds and did an amazing job of keeping the tracker mostly caught up through the whole thing. I don't know how he manages to do it, if he just chugs monsters or he somehow has an extra pair of hands or something, but the Mad Lad managed to keep up as a solo tracker. Huge shout out. But until then, this is Sneaky Lost. With me in the commentator's booth is Velu V, and of course, big shout out to Aram, who did step up at the last moment to be able to do the restream on this thing. That's going to be it for tonight, folks. Until then, take it easy.
And as always, good fight, good night.